Aiden, my older brother, got everything first. First bike, first car, first acceptance letter framed in the hall. I arrived 3 years later, his little sister. At dinner, Dad announced, "Aiden made honor roll again." I did too, but my cards curled in a kitchen drawer. The paper profiled his varsity season. Dad saved copies under the glass on his desk. I reached state in tennis, and he missed the match because he was helping Aiden move into his dorm. The pattern set hard. Aiden the headline, me the footnote. He studied business, joined the right fraternity, graduated with options, and chose consulting in Charlotte with a salary that sounded like a drum roll. I went 2 hours away to a small liberal arts college and split my time between economics and environmental science. "What job is that supposed to get you?" Dad asked, as if practicality were the same thing as purpose. I waited tables, tutored, planted trees on weekends, and graduated with loans I meant to strangle quickly. My first job was with a marine conservation nonprofit in Miami. 34,000, a one-room studio, ramen and box fans, long days arguing setbacks and seagrass with people who thought the ocean stopped at their dock. Everyone called these my struggle years. They weren't. They were reconnaissance. Work put me in rooms with developers, coastal attorneys, and the kind of property owners who wear boat shoes to hearings. I learned how permits move, how easements choke value or set it free. I saved ruthlessly. At 27, I bought a knot of beachfront near Wilmington, traced the maze, secured approvals, and sold it clean, quietly. I kept buying what others overlooked. Salt-stung lots with tangled files, cottages with good bones and bad wiring, parcels where turtles nested and planners sighed. Approvals became a language I spoke. Profits rolled forward. At 35, I acquired a tired seaside property on Topsail Beach, Sandpiper Cove Resort. 32 units, a limping restaurant, storm-battered systems, an exquisite shoreline. I brought in 2 quiet partners, stacked financing, and rebuilt from pilings up. Remediation, infrastructure, reimagined rooms. Solar on the roofs, low-glare lighting, rain capture stitched into the landscaping. Occupancy rose, revenue followed, and the valuation outpaced even my sober models. Only a few knew I owned Sandpiper. The company, Blue Current Properties LLC, sat between me and curiosity. Staff called me Miss Rowan. Day-to-day, Patricia Chen ran the place with a pilot's calm. Then Aiden called on a Tuesday. I was reading quarterlies on my balcony when his voice came, cheerful and patronizing. He'd found a buyer for my little condo, cash, quick close, $185. He referenced an old power of attorney from years back when I worked abroad. My stomach dropped. "That authority expired," I said. He kept talking about taxes, my supposed debt, the chance to start fresh. I told him clearly, no sale, no authority, stop. In the family group chat, the chorus formed. Mom praising his initiative, Dad urging me to be sensible. They had no idea the unit was my home inside my resort, worth over $1 million. I called my attorney. Cease and desist letters went out, notices hit the recorder's office, and Patricia tightened security. The next afternoon, Aiden arrived with a realtor and a hopeful couple, demanding keys at my front desk. I walked in from the elevators in sandals and salt-damp hair, just another beach local, and said, "Hi, Aiden, let's clear something up." Patricia kept her voice steady. "Access is denied without Miss Rowan's consent." The realtor blanched. The couple glanced at the lobby windows, ocean light everywhere. "Aiden," I said, "that power of attorney ended years ago. You're attempting a sale you can't make." He tried to laugh it off, but Patricia lifted her tablet. "Our legal team has notified the county and the buyer's agent." She faced the couple. "I suggest you withdraw." They did. The realtor fled. Aiden stared at me, color draining. "You live here?" "I own here," I said. "Blue Current is my company. Sandpiper is my work." I let the numbers land. 32 units, 7 acres, valuation north of 20. He wobbled. Police arrived, took statements, photographed his authority. My attorney patched in by video and summarized charges I hoped not to press. When the officers left, Aiden whispered, "Am I going to jail?" That depends, I said, on whether you stop believing your picture of me is truer than I am. We walked the boardwalk at dusk. He apologized. Quiet, real, I set terms. Restitution for legal costs, counseling, a boundary around my business. He agreed. Mom and Dad came, bristling with lectures that unraveled when Patricia briefed them on compliance and valuation. I told them what I told Aiden. No more rescuing a woman who never asked to be saved. Months passed. Restitution cleared. Therapy stuck. My family started asking better questions, listening for the answers. Some days we misstep, then reset. At sunset, I stand on my balcony above rebuilt pool and turtle-soft lights, salt wind on skin, and think, I didn't hide, I invested, I built, now I'm seen.